This is Eagle Owl, and today we're going to talk about AJ Brown nukes the fans. He nukes the players. He nukes the coaches. He just went completely off. Also, James Bradberry, it's time to bench him. Lastly, we got to talk about Slay Twitter fingers, but let's get straight into it.
Some help or anything on that last touchdown?
Oh, no, I was just playing the sticks.
Yeah.
Who's a man?
What could you have done differently in your mind?
Nothing really. He just ran past me as I was sitting at the sticks.
Brandon over there said, we had that one. How frustrating and disappointing is it that you guys played pretty well as a defense and gave that up at the end?
Very frustrating.
What's it going to take to get out of this 3-game slump? Fletch said he's sick, feeling this way, losing.
I got to play better.
All right, so let's talk about AJ Brown, man. He went off after the game. I mean, went completely off. But let's go over these tweets, these interviews, all this stuff. All right, so after the game, he talked to the media, and this is what AJ Brown had to say after the 3-game losing streak. I'm disappointed, but I'm not discouraged. I personally know who I am, what type of football player, how special I am. I got to focus on my job and being ready to play, trying to get our guys in the room ready to play. Everything else is all out of our control. We run routes, we catch the ball, we try to make plays. Other than that, we can't control none of that stuff. As much as we don't like it, there's nothing we can do about it, bro. So he went off on the coaches right there. He's saying like, look, them plays, them long developing routes, them one read passes, those are on the coaches. So they asked him about Jalen Hurts, like, Jalen Hurts sickness. That could be a legit excuse, right? So this is what he had to say about that. I knew he was sick, but there ain't no excuse. Don't nobody care about what we going through during this week. Nobody cares about that ish. We got to play. I'm not making no excuses. So he like, no excuses for Hurts. It was a bad game. All right, so after his post game, you thinking everything is settled and clear, and the fans are going crazy. We're on a 3-game losing streak. We just got blown out twice. We could have beat the Seahawks. It was a disappointing loss. And, us content creators and stuff, we on Twitter too. So LB says something, and it wasn't even that bad, but AJ went off on LB. And I guess he was talking to all fans and he used LB as the example. But let's go over this. He said, y'all fans swear y'all know everything. It's a shot play to me. I'm the first read. He just missed. Of course, we could have threw it to 6 because it didn't work. But when the ish worked, everyone's happy. Quit all that buddy ball ish. I'm the decoy on many plays. And all that forcing the ball to me ish too. I am at his head bull-ish. When we make plays, everyone's happy. But when it's incomplete, I'm making him throw me the ball. I get blamed for more ish than anything. Tired y'all playing with my character. So he went off. AJ Brown is he's upset. But I will say this. Defend yourself. Do what you got to do. But I don't care about this talking. I actually don't care about the tweets and stuff. A lot of fans don't like it. But look, I don't care about that. Y'all got to go win some football games, man. Go win some football games. AJ, you could tweet all you want. You got Darius Slay tweeting that former football players how much better than he is than them. We are looking bad. Just go win some football games, play some productive football. Then you got Jalen Hurts. We already know his interview, saying players.
Been on the same page, everyone been on the same page, and we didn't execute. I don't think we're committed enough. Just got to turn it around. It's a challenge that we have to embrace. just continue to see it through.
What do you mean by that, about being committed or not?
Commitment. I don't know that. If I had a dictionary on me now,
It's not committed or whatever the coach or whoever he's saying it's not committed. As a team, it just looked bad. And we only got 3 games left in the season. If y'all was going to implode, y'all should have did this from the beginning. Probably could have had a good draft pick. But no, y'all decide to do this now. It's a bad look. Bad look, man. This team got to get it together. All right, so let's talk about James Bradberry, man. James Bradberry, he's cooked. He's done. There's a video floating around of him just getting cooked the last drive. He got targeted 4 times and the opponents caught the ball 4 times. He got targeted 4 times and the opponents caught the ball 4 times. James Bradberry is done. We made him one of the highest paid corners. Like, look, it's over. When the coach was like, nah, don't target the undrafted free agent corner. Don't target the rookie corner. Target 24. Target him. And DK went off on him. Well, Tyler Lockett, JSN, all of them got their fair share on them. All of them. James Bradberry is done. He's not physical. He's not fast. He's just in the way. He's in the way. And it's looking like Howie Roseman made a mistake. Howie Roseman should have stuck with the younger talent. Should have found a way to keep TJ Edwards. Should have found a way to keep CJ Gardner-Johnson. It's not good. It's not good at all. And look, let's be honest. Some of the fans was begging to bring some of these dudes back. Like Darius Slay, come on. Yeah, I was saying bring him back. He had one of his best years. We said bring James Bradberry back, but we did not expect to fall off like this. But at some point, we have to go with the younger talent. Look, we stuck with James Bradberry another 2 years, and we're talking about benching him now. I told you he played with more heart, in my opinion, because he wanted a contract. He wanted a contract. He got his contract, and he's been playing terrible. Eli Ricks and Keely Ringo's out playing you. I'm telling you, what we have to do when Slay come back, time to bench James Bradberry. We're going to have to eat that money. Bench him, have Keely Ringo start on the outside, have Eli Ricks rotate in, because Josh Jobe, all he do is cause his penalties. He's cooked too. So we got 2 cooked players, and we have 2 really good potential players in Eli Ricks and Keely Ringo. Gotta roll with them. Then you get Avonte Mattis back. Gotta roll with the younger talent. Gotta roll with the best talent. Get James Bradberry up out of here. And I know how the Eagles are. We're going to try to force. We are going to try to force James Bradberry out there. It's just not going to work. He don't work in the slot. He don't work on the outside. And we're losing games because of him. We're losing games. He's looking like one of the worst corners. You talking about the Eagles fall off, but that player fall off is all time. We're talking about a guy that was all pro to, one of the worst cornerbacks in the league. It feel like, man, I hate to admit this, but Nick Bosa said something like, look, we got the blueprint on how to beat the Eagles. And so far, these past, 2 games, look like teams got the blueprint. You know what the blueprint is? Attack James Bradberry, and their offense going to want big plays. And they're impatient. And you could beat them. You could beat them. If we ran shorter routes, quicker passes, and just beat you by 1,000 cuts on our offense, we can do it. If we just simply take out James Bradberry, you made the substitution at defensive coordinator, we could beat teams. Now, do I like the play that Matt Patricia called on the last play? No. Don't want to play single high safety, and the Seahawks need a touchdown in 40, 30 seconds. That was a bad play call, but at the end of the day, James Bradberry is the vet. It's the vet, man. But I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up, man. This video, man, disappointing to make. Again, Slay arguing with guys, AJ Brown arguing with fans, going at everybody. he gotta relax, man. He simply gotta relax. And again, it's time to get James Bradberry up out of here. Howie Roseman got out of contracts a lot of times. He could get out of this one. Let's get the younger guys playing. Get this thing rolling. But hey, man, what do you think and how do you feel about the news today? A.J. Brown, the young corners, is it time for them to play? And Slay, man. Slay arguing with guys on Twitter. But this is Eagle Owl, man.